Before we begin today's video, this is what we found at the airport today. This is a Cessna Grand Caravan. A quick Google search of the N number tells us it's been involved in some humanitarian rescue efforts. So a big thank you to the owner of this airplane. And it doesn't get much simpler than this J3, one of the few ragwing planes remaining. Inside you get just the basics, but that's all you really need. And then this Honda jet stopped by for some fuel. So today I drove to the airport with no clear itinerary in mind. I just knew it was a beautiful day, not only here but all over the Southeast. Without much preparation, I decided to fly down to check out the Civil War prison camp at Andersonville. The nearest airport is Americus, Georgia, so I'll go there and maybe get a crew car or Uber to the site. The key phrase here is I did this without much preparation. Here's how it went. Climbing out at 85 knots, we go west of the Atlanta Class B airspace. En route to LaGrange, Georgia, we pass by this power plant cooling tower blowing off some steam. This is the airport at Pine Mountain, Georgia, so close by is the Callaway Gardens Resort. It must really be a dry time here. The river looks low with sandbars where the banks used to be. Our destination is the Jimmy Carter Regional Airport. As we get closer, I reflect on airports named for our presidents. John F. Kennedy in New York, Ronald Reagan in Washington, George Bush in Houston, Bill Clinton in Little Rock. I can't wait to see what awaits at the Jimmy Carter Airport. I parked next to this decrepit-looking Ercoupe, right across from this ag plane with no engine, and this ag plane with no wings or engine. This is pretty much it. This seems to be the graveyard for old crop dusters. I looked on the airport plate for an FBO, and I didn't find one. This is where my lack of preparation kind of bit me in the butt. The smaller version of the airport plate clearly shows the FBO located at the other end of the airfield. I didn't even go up there to look and check it out. In all fairness, though, when I got home, I did read the reviews on the FBO at this airport, and actually they get very high marks. The people here are very friendly, the fuel is reasonably priced, and I definitely will come back again and make another attempt to visit the Andersonville POW camp. Here is the path of today's flight. Hour and a half down, hour and a half back. Next time I make this trip, I can do it in 1 hour if I can request a transition through the Bravo airspace. So next time out, I'll try to make a direct north to south flight right over the Atlanta airport. Maybe they'll let me do it if they're not too busy. Stay tuned to this channel to see if that works. See you then.